It is live.
Welcome to Sister Fefe channel, where you are welcome here. Hey guys,
No,
Fefe,
you are
how
welcome.
are you
You are
guys?
welcome.
We are excited to have you
No,
guys in the building. Hold one moment, guys. Chrissy P got to get her mic together, I believe. Do you have your phone on, Chrissy P? Or extra tabs open to get her mic together, I believe. Do you have your phone on? Guys, she's trying to get her mic together. She may have multiple windows open, and she would just have to close the extra ones. Come in. Okay, you good to go now, sis?
go.
Hey, welcome to the building, Pretty P. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks so much for having me.
Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to have this beautiful young lady that loves God. She's
Yes.
fearless. It's a whole lot that comes with you. And welcome to the live, guys. We do want to start off by apologizing, guys. We had to go ahead and go live. We know without a shadow of doubt that this video is ordained by God, because the enemy did not want this to take place, but
Right.
God, he revealed to me what to do. And so, guys, I am in the parking lot. Yes, you heard it. I am in the parking lot at a hotel getting Wi-Fi, guys, because the internet was knocked off all over in the community besides the business. So I thank God I was obedient, and Christy P was already ready to go. So we said, let's go ahead and go live, and whoever's meant to be on here, they will be on here. And we want to say welcome, welcome, welcome to all. So Pretty P, what's up?
First, let's say hey to Leilani. Hey,
Yeah, she's in the building. Leilani is awesome. She's
yes,
awesome.
she
So
really
awesome.
is. I really appreciate her too. But yes, so yeah, I'm excited about this live. I'm waiting for some more people to come up in here.
Yes, I'm gonna share mine out. Hold on, I'm gonna share it out. Guys, we appreciate you all chiming in, and we do apologize. Mostly I do, because it's in my city where the internet went down. So I am here, ready to go. So Prissy P, how has your day been?
So today, well, recently, I remember I told you that we was gonna do a sale of PD shades. So we yesterday I put a sale up for all the sunglasses to be $2.
Oh wow.
And once when I tell you I had 200 pair of glasses that I was trying to get rid of because I'm trying to bring in my new releases.
Yeah.
We sold 200 pair of glasses within 2 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, but dang, I was not expecting to go that fast. So today I just was like doing orders all day. Like I got so many orders to do. So I'm gonna be running back and forth to the post office because I don't, I'm just busy. I was busy all day today. Hey, Samo.
Hey, Mo.
Yes, so I've been busy doing that. But other than that, how was your day?
My day, it's been going really smooth. My husband, he actually drives trucks, so he leaves out on Sundays, and so I basically saw him off, and I was just preparing for this gathering, this interview. So I'm excited about it. And I was like, Virtue, Prince V. He said, yeah, I know Prince V. I said, the young lady look like me when I was a little bit bigger, but we still beautiful. And I'm telling you, I looked at you that day. We're going to talk about that because I laughed so hard. I laughed so hard.
I know, crazy.
Appreciate you guys. Sitting Mo, y'all. I just love it, Mo. Look, I saw another individual sitting Mo that matter of fact, it was Fifi. She purchased a cup, the cup that I had them to make for me.
It's funny because I used to get you and Fefe eat with Fefe mixed up because everybody was like, you know what Fefe eat with Fefe is? I'm like, huh? But not like two separate Fefes.
Yes, that's my girl. That's my girl. That's my girl. I don't know why I can't see this. Eat with Fefe. I mean, how to share this video. Oh my goodness. Is that the video I'm sharing? Guys, y'all come on in. Come on in. Thumbs up the live. Share me out. I want to say in advance, thank you so much. Leilani, thank you so much for sharing.
Hey, Lucy. We know it's early, y'all. We know we early, but we had to because internet connection problems. Oh no.
Goodness. Your channel. Okay, I think oh here we go. All right. So we're gonna get ready to talk about this topic in a minute, guys. We're trying to get people to chime in and we're gonna go forward. So first of all, today is gonna be talking about big and beautiful guys, big and beautiful. Everybody know that I'm a big female. Everybody know Prissy P. She is big and beautiful. And we want to talk on this. We want to talk on this. We want to empower other individuals that are plus. Maybe you may not even be plus and you battle with low self-esteem. And I'm being honest, Prissy P. I have ran into females that have beautiful shapes.
Mm-hmm.
They're slim and they trim. Some of them have they're really small and they have low self-esteem.
Yeah.
They have low self-esteem. So with you, I want to start off with saying, growing up, were you always a plus size young lady?
Yeah, I call myself a fat girl. I know that we all use different terms, but
I love you, Christopher.
I've been a fat girl all my life. I was born 10 pounds, 9 ounces. And growing up, I was always the chubby one, the biggest one out the group, always. So this is something that I have struggled with since day one. And just to kind of talk about what you just said about like people with different sizes, this is how I feel about confidence and happiness. No one is ever going to be happy because like you just said, people are small. They're not happy with their body. They make changes. That's why you truly have to be like, well, I'm not going to say no one's going to be happy, but you have to learn to love yourself regardless of wherever you're at in life with your appearance or whatever. Because like you said, everybody's different. Some girls have the baddest shape, but still think they don't look good.
Mm-hmm.
You have girls like me, the fat girls who like, hell, I'm fat. I own it. I know I'm pretty, fat, whatever, So it's like, you just have to learn how to love yourself every day,
I can agree with you. Growing up, I always been a plus size girl. I don't remember when I was like born or anything like that, but I do remember as being a teenager, I was plus size, but I felt like I was a good size. I was able to run. I was big, but I could run. Like I could run my tail off. But I never looked at myself as being big and ugly. Like, you have people look in the mirror that is plus size and they say, I'm big, I hate myself. Nobody would never want to be with me, never love me. Have you ever said that before?
No.
So as a child growing up, you always been plus, you always been different. You even though everybody was different size or whatever, did you still like you were the leader of the crop because you was plus size, or did you let them be the leader because, I'm big and, I can't do what they're doing. Did you ever feel that way?
No, I
Oh,
I think it has a lot to do with your who raised you. Um, again, not only just being plus size, but again, talking about the girls who are smaller. When you have a motherly figure in your life, your mom, and your mom has confidence and they show you that, your walk is different growing up. But if you have a mom who's constantly talking about their weight, that's constantly saying she's not beautiful, you're watching that as a child. So you're gonna start looking at yourself the same way your mom looked at herself. But it was different. I have my family. I have a very confident family. Like a lot of my
I
family,
love that.
a lot of the women in my life are very confident and they hold their heads very high. So I never been around people who talk down on themselves. So I didn't know to do that to myself. I always looked at myself like, this is who I am. God made me this way. I'm beautiful. This is it. You know?
I like that. I like that, and I agree. I believe that it is the way you rear it up. If you have that negative energy, if you have that mother or that father, they calling you out your name, calling you fat, calling you ugly. I do believe that that does play a big role in
Yeah.
how somebody view themselves.
Yes. Yes.
I agree with you. My mom didn't tell me I was, she didn't say I was ugly. She didn't say, you know, go sit your big fat self.
Yeah.
Hopefully it ain't too strong, but sometimes you
Yeah.
have to be real. And you do have people, that children they hear that and it hurts my heart. I'm gonna be honest, it do hurt my heart when I see people speak like that to their children and stuff. It does it hurts. And it has been times in my life growing up that I literally had to speak life to people that I would view like, girl, I wish I had your shape. Girl, I already think I promise you, I think I'm fine already. I mean, with this roll, my stomach big, flab on my arm, I still feel beautiful. If I had your shape, God probably really had to talk to me. He
Yeah.
talk to me.
I said the same thing. I was like, if I was skinny, and I'm telling you, I'd probably be, excuse me, but I'd probably be some little thought out here in the world, have just off the chain. But I had to stop saying, I wish I had what you had, because
Correct.
the reason why is because that girl that I'm looking at like, dag, she bad, she this, that, and the third. That girl dealing with a lot of things that God didn't give to me. So I stopped saying like, oh, I wish I was like this person. No, I'm glad that I'm who I am. Because I just said that. We all say that. Like, girl, if I had your butt, girl, if I had your this, that, but you just have to be thankful for what you have. So hey, everybody in the chat.
Yes, guys, I'm trying to speak to everyone. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Thank you guys for modding. Thank you, Bless Road, for coming in. And thank you for becoming a member of Sister Fefe channel. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Short Bus is in the building. Leilani sending Mo, sincerely Lucy. A walk in a fat woman's shoe.
Yes.
Building. Come on, Sherry is in the building. Lisa B. Bountifully is in the building. Guys, I appreciate you. Leilani is in the building. And once again, we appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys from the bottom of our hearts. So, guys, if I keep continuing to chat and I don't look down for a minute, it's because we are dialoguing and I want us to keep this thing going. But do know Sister Fefe loves each and every one of you guys. And I'm not trying to look over anyone, but I'm trying to edify and build up somebody's spirit, because somebody needs to hear this principle. So we realize that it's not, it's not about a shape. It's not about how big you are, how small you are, how bad of a shape you have. You can have low self-esteem and have all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Can you relate to that? Have you ever talked to someone that they about to lose their mind and they're not even plus size, and you plus size empowering them? Do you want to talk about that?
Can
Not
I talk about
person,
that?
but
Can we talk about that? That is something that I get every day. Like just what you said, being plus size, empowering all. And I know a lot of people look at me on this platform, and I get comments all the time or emails or DMs, and people like, Prissy, you just motivate me. You just inspire me. Like, you know, it just blows my mind. But I know that that's the gift that God gave me. Everybody don't have that light to empower people of all. You know what I'm saying? So, but I get that all the time about people just like, how does she do it? How does she do it? How does she do it? You know, she's 500 pounds. How does she do it? I mean, sometimes I be like, that's how I know it's all God, because people my size can't even walk. People my size can't do anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do I do it? But God. And plus, I talk to myself. You know, I speak things over my life. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. Speaking life is important. Speaking life over yourself is important. I never forget, over probably about almost 20 years ago, I remember prophesizing over my life.
Yes.
I remember God speaking to me, and we talk about that. We talk about that God speaks to us. And the Lord began to speak to me. And at the time, I guess I was like 300, and the largest I ever gotten was 380 pounds. Mm-hmm. So when I hit 380 pounds, 2018, I said, God, enough is enough. Not because I felt like I was not beautiful. I mean, I felt beautiful. I felt like, you know, my husband loved me. I don't feel like he didn't love me. I didn't want to lose the weight because I felt like I needed to be in competition with someone. Right. I did it because of my health. Right. It was things that I realized that I was not able to do when I was smaller.
Let's talk about that too. Mm-hmm.
So I say to people, you do what you do to better you, not nobody else. Mm-hmm. Nobody else. So saying, you know, you 500 pounds. I'm 300. My weight at the time was 380 pounds. You know, you were 500 pounds. I mean, and you're working on your, you know, your weight loss. Now, you know, how do you feel, you know, when you have people that look at you or they say mean things? Because I have seen comments before, you know, where people say mean things. How do you, no, I won't say how do you, because I seen you handle it. Yeah. Because what I love about you is this, you like to speak the truth. Yeah. And so when you 500 pounds, they don't know that they're looking at somebody that is 400 something pounds now. Mm-hmm. They don't know that I lost weight. You see a big person. Yeah. But you don't know what I'm doing. And so how does it make you feel when, you know, being plus size and seeing people do stuff like that?
Well,
size people.
When I'm kind of used to that. So this is again I didn't really get picked on that much in in elementary school or middle school. I started getting picked on the most in high school. Like high school was kind of like, you know how that's when you really start dating and stuff, and then like you have problems with the boyfriends really being ashamed of you when they really like you in school and stuff. So I didn't get picked on. So I guess I don't know. I can't even answer that question. How do I deal with it? I know that people are going to say what they want to say, and I just know who I am. When you know who you are, regardless of what the outside is, you just kind of be like, okay, that's your opinion. That's how you feel. But I also want people to understand that just because I am the size that I am, I don't condone obesity. I condone confidence. I want to make this very, very clear. I don't condone obesity because, like you said, when you're obese, you're limited to a lot of things, like just taking a long walk. You know, you can't go as far as everybody, or you may have to walk slower than everybody, you know, or maybe you can't go to restaurants because the chairs have arms on it. It's like you're plus size. I mean, I may make it look easy, but it's not easy, you know, and I don't never condone being unhealthy. I just live my life and I just trust whatever my process, what I'm going through. But I just want to make sure that it's very clear to people because I think people sometimes misinterpret my message out here sometimes. They think that I'm just like supporting unhealthiness, which is not true. I just
Correct.
I just live my life and I just pray and ask God to help me because obesity is like a demon to me. And
Correct.
I'm fighting this demon every day. And the only thing I could do is continue to pray and ask God to help my mind because it starts in your mind with weight loss, even with the surgery. That's a tool. It's not permanent, but your mind had to be made up to keep the weight off of you. You know what I'm saying? So if your mind not right, then it just ain't right. You gotta get right.
Correct. Guys, I see that we're going in and out, guys. I pray that we can make it through this. Principally, am I clear?
Uh,
Am I clear?
yeah, not yet. But we hear you though.
I'm going. Okay, guys, if you guys cannot hear me, I mean, see me, just bear with me. I'm going to keep continuing to press through this, and we're here to share our truth. We want a comment. Hold on, they're saying we hear you. Okay, thank you so much, y'all. Please keep me informed on what's going on because we know that people are trying to hear, and this is amazing. God is really using you, Prissy. He's really using you, and I thank you for being honest and being truthful on this platform in behalf of being big and beautiful. And we're gonna get to the beautiful part. We're gonna talk about the big part, and that's what we're talking about now, right? So you talked about being, not picked on as a child coming up, but when you was in high school, you began to see that people were laughing and probably talking about you. Now, I have never experienced that. I was the one that, I was big, but I was always the one that it's amazing. I don't understand it and I do not boast in it, but I was the one that I might have was big, but I carried a weight that it caused people to back up. They wouldn't try me. Like some people, they won't try a person. Like I was never tried, so I don't know how that feel, but I do know what it feel like to be overweight and wanting to get control over my mindset, of eating the wrong thing, the mindset of being, lazy and not wanting to walk or exercise. And it's so weird for me, Prissy. When I was growing up, sweetheart, I did not have that problem. Like I was a person that could run. I was
Right.
a person that I walked everywhere. And all of a sudden, once I became a Christian, that's when my laziness came in.
Mm.
Sad. It's weird. But now I was like, Dad, when I was out there walking the streets, hanging out, partying, I was getting out the exercise. I wasn't even aware of it. Now I'm aware that it will help my health. Now I'm
Yeah.
fight for it.
Yeah.
So, so where did
That's
it?
the crazy part. Like you were active. I played basketball for 6 years. My
Wow.
position was center. I was always active because I had a stepdad that was always a coach. I stayed in like different type of extracurricular activities. Like I was active as well, but you just you no you ain't like I just woke up and be like, hey, I just want to be fat. This is just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. That's why I just don't know. I just think people just believe what they want to believe. They think fat people don't do absolutely anything, which
Yes.
it's like we do things, but whatever. Y'all just think we don't do nothing. I don't know why.
Yeah, they think I'm glad you're talking about that. And hopefully we can get some of these comments. If you see some of them to help me out.
Me, sincerely Lucy. Who else? We got Rico.
Hey Rico.
CC Uncut.
Hey guys.
Hey y'all. Hey y'all.
Okay, we got a walking and a fat woman's shoe. She say, right? right, Prissy, because my grandmother raised me to always be confident at whatever size or shape you are.
I was
That,
a tomboy.
yeah, I was too.
Yeah. I was all into sports and stuff like that.
Sherry says I was in an abusive marriage for 13 years, and that tore me down. Yeah, sometimes that will happen, to some people that are overweight. Not only just, I just want to keep that open
Yeah.
because that happens to all sides, but a lot of times people feel like, when you're overweight, Prince that, you know, maybe he left me because I was overweight. And sometimes that is true.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it is true. But then sometimes you have to also, be confident and love yourself and not beat yourself down because you're morbid obese. I refuse. I promise you.
Oh, look what Leilani said.
What she say? I refuse to let somebody get me down.
I was just telling Ryan when I was over. Oh, Leilani was over 600 pounds.
I told you, people got testimonies. Yes. Yes, Leilani. See, when people look at her, they don't know. They don't know her testimony. Yes.
Wow.
Just telling Rayon, when I was 600 pounds, I was still walking over a mile a day, lived on a second floor, could do the splits. That don't mean you don't do anything. She's telling the truth. That you, because you're morbid obese, it does not mean you not active. It don't mean that you don't clean your house. I'm not saying everybody is clean and everybody's nasty.
Right.
But time, people look at you because you're morbid obese, they probably think you nasty. You're not clean, you don't exercise, you lazy. No, that's not true. That's not true for everybody.
It sure ain't, cause I could bust it wide open for a big boy. You know what I'm saying? And I clean up and I cook. I do everything. Okay.
I ain't with her. I cannot. She is very open, guys.
Oh,
So if you guys don't know Prissy P, please get over there and get to know her for who she is. But she is a very confident, plus size young lady.
oh,
So,
look, someone else said something. She was 700. Hold on, let me see.
oh wow! I am so excited about this topic. Sherry says I used to weigh 768 and still walk and etc. Oh, I'm so proud of you and like I'm so proud of you guys.
Wow.
Prissy P and I was just talking about what we was talking about. She was talking about it with me, and we was talking about going live, working out. Join Prissy P and I so we can work out live in our homes.
My ex-husband tried to tear me down, but when he saw it didn't work, he left.
Wow, the highest was, oh wow, walking in the fat one shoe. I'm loving the testimonies, guys. I am loving it. She said the highest was
that woman
417. I was miserable. I know the feeling.
Can we talk about that for a second?
Yes.
Y'all know that my highest weight was 567. That was my highest weight when I was like, damn, I'm big. You know what I'm saying? I was like, but let me tell you something. When you big, you don't even realize that you're really that big. Like, I did not know that I was 567 pounds. Like, it scared when I got on the scale, and this was weird because I was like, Rayshawn, I want to know how much I weigh. So we kept looking online for like scales that would like possibly go up to 500 pounds. So we saw one for sale, went up to 700 pounds, and we ordered it. And mind you, this man have never known how much I weighed. So I said, we were together for like I don't know how many years, but I put the scale in the bathroom. I told him that I wanted him to be in there with me and experience and see how much I weighed. And I was like, oh my God. So I got on the scale and he was like, babe, you weigh 568 pounds. And I was like, oh my God, I weigh 500. That was a real moment for me. Like when I saw that, it was just like, you just let yourself just go. Just go. Like, just don't even get on the scale because I didn't have a scale. So I never weighed myself to know how much I weighed. So I was like, oh my God, Rashawn, that is ridiculous. So he didn't make me feel bad. He was just like,
That's wonderful.
he was like, okay, well, I didn't know you were that big. Because again, he didn't know I was that big because I don't act like I'm that big. I'm
Correct.
like nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, okay, well, what do you want to do? I was like, well, I'm gonna have to change something because I'm gonna be 30 soon. And I know as you get older, things change. And I have to make a change for myself. So I say that to say this. I know that a lot of you women up here have experienced the weight loss surgery and stuff, right? And, I don't know if you guys have made it to your goal weights or not, but.
Nah, I know I haven't.
Right. So it's like, if you have been heavier and you lose 150 pounds, that's a great accomplishment. Like, that is amazing. But you're still a fat girl. So how do, like, for instance, with Sherry, she was saying that she was 700, now she's 468. She's still a fat girl. She's
correct.
I'm sorry to say fat girl, Sherry. I'm sorry. You're a plus size girl. And so how do you deal with that? Because people on the outside still think that you're a big girl.
Correct. You know what? That is what you were sharing. That's what I was sharing to the audience. They don't know that you was 560 and you done lost 60 pounds. They don't know that you're trying to reach that goal because you see me eat in front of you. This is a meal that I was going to eat anyway.
Yeah.
I was going to eat it anyway. And this meal brings forth my blessings. So I just chose to share it with you guys. And because you see it, you think I probably done ate all day. This is my first dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know, my story. And
that's why I've always been apprehensive about the surgery, is because that's why I know that if my mind's not made up, there's no point in me getting the surgery, because I know that this has to be set first. Because if I get the surgery, I want to go all the way to I want to go full force and hit my goal. Like, I don't want to play. I want to make sure my mind is together. You know what I'm saying? So that's why now I'm just at a place where I'm just cutting back on things. I'm trying to see what things that do I eat the most, maybe portion control some things, because I have made a big difference within the past year with my weight, which I'm thankful for the 68 pounds. I'm thankful. Yeah. I've actually lost 75 pounds, but you know how you gain some back sometimes, sis.
Correct.
So right. I just want to make sure that I'm there. I want to make sure this is a lifestyle commitment to myself, that I want to choose healthy for myself. So that's why I haven't really jumped in the weight loss surgery yet. But the doctors be like, "Are you thinking about it?" And I'm like, maybe when I get older. I don't know, but I'm gonna try by myself first for sure. But it does worry me that people will be like, "You got the surgery and you still big. You ain't even doing nothing." Like, people gonna talk about you regardless. Like, I don't know.
Correct. Well, that's true. You have people that's going to talk about you, like I said, if you big or small. So that's how that goes. I don't know. I'm gonna read a couple more comments. I think I may have walked a walking in a fat woman shoe. My ex-husband tried that, tear down things, but when he saw it didn't work, I think I read that, he left on about his business. Okay, yeah, that can happen. Everything happens for a reason. Trey and Nene is in the building. They say you're looking beautiful, Prissy. Yes, I believe the same thing too. She is beautiful. Our makeup on, we do our hair, we're beautiful. You got to know who you are. You got to know you're beautiful, even when your hair is not done. You got to know who you are. You got to know who you are. Let's see who are. Blessed Rose say, I always ate a lot. I started gaining more weight when I had more food to eat and was less active. Yeah, that can cause you to gain weight.
Mm-hmm.
They're laughing at something. Did I miss something? Because I think I
said the busted wide open thing. That's what they laughing at.
Oh, probably is. I know. Short bus, close your ear, and Saints, close your ears. This young lady is married, so for those chiming in, she ain't busting nothing up but with her husband, okay? If you're gonna talk to her, she's doing anything else. The saint gonna come at me. So she got a man, okay? Uh, let's see what it say. She's now 468 pounds. Sherry, we're proud of you. Leilani, we're proud of you. A walking in a fat woman's shoe, we're proud of you. And anybody else, if I missed the comment and you're trying to lose weight and you're trying to reach your goal, we're proud of you. Even if you ain't lose but 10 pounds, we're proud of you. It doesn't matter. A walking in a fat woman's shoe says, I could walk, but got bad back and arthritis due to it. Yes, being overweight, I must confess, it does hurt the body. It hurts the legs, it hurts the back, it does hurt you. And since I have lost over 100 pounds, I feel a lot better. I do. And I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I'm in the house and I do something and I'll be like, oh wow, I didn't know I could do that. Oh wow, I hadn't did this in years. So losing weight, it does make you feel good, but at the same time, if you still plus, it doesn't matter if you lose weight or not. Still feel beautiful about yourself. Prince Reed, do you see anything?
I just see Sherry, that's awesome. Milani said, me too, Keish, all the pain is due to the weight. CC Uncut said, yes, when I was 350, I thought I was still a small chick. Someone said, that's the reason I don't weigh in. Someone says, but if you're active, you don't realize it until it's too late. And then Sherry said, my doctor said if I have over 100 pounds in excess skin, I guess, said she has over 100 pounds of extra skin. Wow.
Yes. Shout out to Pastor Kim's Corner. Thank you for coming in the building. I want to say this about CC Uncut. CC Uncut is in the building, and I love that picture of you, CC. Going back to what she was saying, yes, when I was 350 pounds, I thought I was still a little chick. I want to agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I was 380 pounds. No, before I was 380 pounds, I felt like normal. I felt like I still was like, 175. Last time I really thought I was small, 175. But anyway, in my mind, guys, or even looking in the mirror, I knew I was big.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But to be honest with you, I really didn't. I really did not know I was that big. I don't know if y'all can agree with me with this. How do you look in the mirror?
Mm-hmm.
How do you go from day to day? You've been active, and you can't tell in your mind that you're 380 pounds. But when I hit 380 pounds, I'm with you, Prisby. The numbers, I was like, oh no. Oh no. I was like, I'm about to hit 400. What, I need 20 more pounds?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting ready to be 400 pounds. I'm like, I told Virgil, I was like, I can't live like this. Mm-hmm. No, I want you to know I love you, Virgil. And that's my husband, guys, Big V. I told him, I said, thank you for loving me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you say that to your husband? Do you share that with him? Like, thank you for loving me for my size.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna have to work. You're a tough lover. You're a tough lover. And
you love me, boy.
She's tough. And I'm gonna have to y'all, I'm gonna have to put some oil on her to rub her down to get her untense. To let love on her. But my husband loved me for me. 380 pounds, and I love him, and I appreciate him loving me at that size as well as the size I am today. But somebody else was saying something. Who else was saying something, P?
Girl, a lot of people. They was like, I know that. Oh, hey, Picky Dale.
Hey, yes, Picky Dale and Mama Dale.
Yes. And let's see, you have to be ready to make a change. Honestly, I have had hundreds of diets in my life. Me too, bless Ro, hundreds of diets. Coach Sherry said, I found myself gaining because I didn't eat enough, so my body would store everything I ate. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I found that out too, Prissy. A lot of people think, because let's talk about that. A lot of people think because you are obese, you eat a lot. Now,
Yeah.
do you feel like you eat a lot? I didn't.
I
I
don't. I feel like
ate
I feel
junk.
like the average person in
And
my head.
I do too.
Yeah.
I feel like I gained all that weight because I didn't eat enough, or I was eating a lot of probably calories of a whole lot of snacking, the wrong foods. That's how I feel.
Gerda Flowers said, I lost 100 pounds. I feel much better. I can walk better. You have to get that weight off, Prissy P, because you live longer. Sometimes we think it's not affecting us until it's too late. I learned better.
My doctor told me if I lose 60 pounds, I could get rid of my type 2 diabetes. I
Mm,
can't say, me losing weight, it did. I wasn't on medications, like I didn't have diabetes. But I did have my body built up fluid and stuff like that, but I no longer take fluid pills and
right.
stuff like that. So, it does help. So, Cece said, that's right, Principal. You have to change your mind first or it won't work. And I agree. I do agree. Because Prissy, it is people that has the weight, so people like us that do have the weight loss surgery.
Hmm.
We gain the weight back because our mind is not changed. Um, Leilani said, I hit my goal, but I have gained after I got hurt. Yeah, so we just got to encourage each other, guys. Leilani, you can do it. And she's back trying to get healthy products in her body, and she's getting back at it. EP, did you read that one? EAP.
I'm looking at what was it, Greta Flowers? Oh, hold on. I missed them.
Say hello, beautiful people. Make a shout out at Sister Fefe. Thank you. Sometimes weight can pack on due to surgery, depressed, and or thyroid problems. Yeah, it can. It can.
Okay, yeah.
I agree. Bless Rose said people are so judgmental they don't know what's going on in your life. No, they don't. Bless Rose, it's so true. They don't know if you're depressed. They don't know if like the person say you ended up you was active and then you ended up breaking your leg or something happened. You gain all this weight. You don't know what people are going through.
Hey, us two always. I saw them earlier. It was like, who else is that? It's not really what you eat. It's not. It's really not what you eat. It's when you can't eat late and lay down on a buffet of food. That is true. Hey, one and only thick and meaty.
Uh, is that Ty Tanisha? She said, I did the grapefruit diet at 360 and now 220, but it took years to get off. You have to love self, lose weight because it's right for you. So true. That's good. Congratulations, sweetheart. A walking in fat woman's shoes said, right, P. I know I may fall more than not. And that's why I don't want to get the surgery because I don't want to mess over myself. You know what? I'm going to tell you guys, it was the best thing that ever happened for me.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be honest. It's not for everybody.
Thank you, Leilani. Hmm.
It isn't for everybody. You know what I mean? But it's a tool and you got to want to work with it.
That's right. You gotta work that too. It's a
And
blessing. To
pick, huh?
I would say weight loss surgery is a blessing for a lot of. I mean, it has saved a lot of people's lives. People who have been on their deathbed. Literally, this surgery has really saved their lives. So, I know. I don't know. I was just reading a comment up here. What's her name? Gerda Flowers. I guess she said, "I need Prissy P needs to lose weight. She needs to do this. She needs to." And I feel like people like Gertrude, whoever she is, I feel like people like that. You pray for me. Pray for my mind. Pray for God to, give me the guidance to and the mindset to get this weight off of me. Like instead of attacking me with I need. Pray for me.
Yeah,
Because
you know what? I agree with you, Prissy. That we do need to pray for each other, whether if somebody have a surgery, whether if somebody don't have the surgery. Because I understand, fear can play in a factor of somebody don't want to have surgery because it is a chance you can die.
yeah,
You can die, and people
yeah,
having surgery, you know, and I applaud you, Prissy, for the weight you already lost. I applaud you that you are willing to confess that I need prayer.
mm,
Uh, confession is good for the soul.
yeah,
So that's how people are going to be, delivered is through confession. And I want to pause on some of the comments. I want to talk about relationship. You being plus size. Do you? I mean, did your husband um uh was your husband attracted to you the size that you are now, but or were you smaller at the time?
mm, oh, I wasn't the size that I am now. Um, but I don't really know if he was attracted to me because me and his situation was very different. Because I wasn't attracted to him either. We wasn't attracted to each other. Um, but it was like a situation that happened where we kind of just fell in love with each other.
Oh wow.
So it was like deeper than appearances, but I don't really know how that works. We just love each other. We just love each other.
You know what? I can agree with you. My husband and I, we live two different lives, and so for those that are plus size, we want to say that it is hope. All right. So don't feel like you cannot have somebody in your life because you're overweight. I want to share with you that that's not true. The Bible says, so a man think it, so is he. So what I'm trying to say is if you think in your mind you can't have somebody,
Right,
you ain't gonna have nobody.
right,
Okay. Don't look for nobody because nobody ain't gonna like you, nobody ain't gonna love you because why? You already thought that.
yeah,
And so I'm with you, Prissy. My husband and I, our relationship, are somewhat like that, but not all the way like that. My husband did. He was attracted to me. He was attracted to me, and I was more of the. I was the project girl.
mhm,
I was the project girl, and he shouldn't have at the time. Well, no, I take that back. I was a project girl, but God was molding me
yeah,
to be a new creature. And
yes,
so he
yes,
fell in love with the new creature. And
yes.
so I thank God for him. We have a love story that brought us back together over 20 years ago. But
Wow.
we can talk about that another time about relationships. But so you and your husband, you guys grew to fall in love with each other, and watching you guys, I noticed that you guys work together really, really well. And I want to say I'm proud of that. Somebody saying something, what happened?
No, I was gonna say like the thing about me and Ray Sean is that we're basically high school sweethearts. It's not like I just was grown and met this man. It was like we grew up together. So it was like I don't know. I just know that once a man find a wife, rather what size she is, if he got that connection with her, then God's gonna make her his wife or whatever size she is. That's just how I feel. So I don't really know. It just worked. We just good for each other.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's what it's all about. I believe in unity and submitting one to another. Trey Nene says my sister is what is that? I don't even know what the word is. I guess
Hey,
the epitome of confidence. We love her. That's awesome. Yeah, and you do have people that love people that are confident in themselves, who want to be around somebody, nobody don't love me, and Oh, I'm just nothing and nobody. No.
That's true.
I mean, I speak life. God created you to
Yes.
be who you are, and and it's a choice. We choose to be overweight because we choose to sometimes, but then sometimes it's out of our control.
Mm-hmm.
He said she was born big.
Mm-hmm.
She had nothing to do with that. That's God doing. Sometimes we do go out the will of God and start eating crazy and doing
Oh
us.
yeah. I know God does not support greediness at all. Okay, that is not of God.
No. Oh my goodness. Sherry say both y'all are beautiful. Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Yes, thank you.
Uh she said, right, you have to know your worth. You have to.
Mm-hmm.
Carla say people ridicule you more than you're heavier, and it's from the women. Yeah, sometimes other women will ridicule other women, and I had even said you could be a what they say, a coke bottle, and women's will ridicule you. So we as women can be a little messy sometimes. We can. So we can be jealous hearted and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, because people could be intimidated. People are intimidated by confidence. People are intimidated by people who are genuinely happy. That bothers people who are not happy. If you walk around here happy and you living your best life, someone who is miserable, they're gonna be hating on you. Like, why she so happy? Just crazy. People just got something to say about everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
it don't even matter.
Hey, Coach Sherry.
Yeah, Trinity, I am always real. Sometimes I'm a little too real. That's why I want somebody comments on my video was like, Prissy, I wish that you were more transparent with us. I was like, I feel like I am too transparent sometimes.
Um, let's see. Let's see who else we have. Uh, have I missed I have. Little, I think it's Little Ma would love to see this as a virtual panel discussion with more people to share their experience, weight, insights, or topics that don't get a lot of positive coverage. And that's true. We do need to, talk on true topics and things like that. And I appreciate, the different videos that are out there. But when you have someone talking on a real topic, they're live, they're engaging with you, it does make a difference. People needs to know that I'm not alone. I mean, what do I need to do to feel good about myself? How can I stop being so depressed? Letting it go, and accepting you for you, accepting, looking in the mirror and saying that I'm not what I look like. I know what I feel like in the inside, and start speaking life. That's how I feel, Chrissy. What do you have to say about that when people have low self-esteem?
Well, I feel like what you said, like, you know, I just feel like if you get butterball naked and you go in the mirror and you just stare at yourself. I mean, take the wig off, take the makeup off, everything off. Just be natural how God made you. And you really just look at yourself and just look at the things that other people may have pointed. The thing is though, Sister Fefe, is that a lot of the times it don't even be us that feel like this. It's what people told us. Like, say someone was like, you got a big forehead. Then you're going to start looking at your forehead like, dang, my forehead is big. It's because these people have told you what these things look like on you. Or if you had an ex-husband or boyfriend that always told you, your stomach fat or you got stretch marks, you're going to always look at your stomach like, oh my God, my stomach is big, because he made you feel that way. It's not a lot of the times that you just woke up as a child and you just started looking at yourself in the mirror and saying that you was ugly. Most people make you feel that way. So in your head, you feel like
Thinking it
you start thinking it.
and believing it.
So as a man think that's so as a man who he is. So
That's right.
things all your whole life you're gonna think that you're not this and you're not that. But if you really look in the mirror and you look at yourself and you say, okay, yeah, my forehead a little big. That's what I do to me. People ask me all the time, Prissy, why are you so confident? How do you do it? How do you do it? Because I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, yeah, I am fat. Yeah, I got rolls. Yeah, my arms big. Yeah, I got a double chin. This little chin thing, I can't stand it. But you know what?
You tickled me with that video where you did that picture. With that, you had me hollering.
I said, you know what, God? This is me. And only thing I could do if I want to change it, if I'm really tired of it, I would change it. Because you can't just talk about something. If it's something that you could change. In my instance, I'm fat, so I can lose weight and change this double chin. But little things, you have to look at yourself and be like, you know what, this is me. I really do love me. I appreciate me. I love myself. I appreciate myself. I'm grateful for myself. I'm grateful that God created me. And once you start loving little things about yourself, you will start gaining that confidence. Like, okay, I got big teeth. Own those big teeth. Own what God gave you. And it shows God appreciation for making you and creating you. That's that God is that you are owning your body and accepting your big teeth, your big forehead. God loves that. You know, you're talking down on his creation or how he made you. So the way that you would want God to admire or appreciate you, appreciate yourself, put that back into yourself. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like
it does.
Bring God into how you feel about yourself because he created you. And he don't make no mistakes of why your forehead big. He didn't make a mistake of why your teeth bulky or your whatever, however he made you. Just like, God, you made me this way and I love you and I know you wouldn't make no mistakes on me. So I'm gonna rock this forehead proudly because this is how you created it.
Wow. I agree with you with that. I totally agree with you with loving yourself and accepting the creation that God created. And when he created us, he said everything he made it and it was good. And so we should begin to accept that. Pastor Kim says, does an alcoholic say thank you for loving me really? I'm worth so much more than that. What I weigh. So true. That's right, Pastor. Yes, we're more than what we weigh. Ashley says, how do I gain weight? I have no idea what that means. What did she say? I ate late nights that just keeps me up all night. Someone told me to drink Ensure, do that. Do you think that would help? Skinny girls do have problems too. That I'm glad you said that. Yes, we are. You're right. We was talking about that at the beginning of the video. That we know that we're talking about, being big and beautiful. You can be small and you have to speak life to yourself too. But in your situation, you're trying to find a solution of how to gain weight. We're not, doctors or anything like that. We only here just telling our testimony and our story. I would recommend for you to, talk to your doctor and, get some solutions there. And, you do have people, that are small that wants to be big. And a matter of fact, I had a neighbor years ago.
Yeah.
That she wanted to be big. She felt like, if I was bigger, my boyfriend would like me more. It's a lot that people in the world they go through, and we have to fight those demons. We have to fight those demons for real.
I don't think that death has a size. I know that a lot of people say that all the time, but death don't have a size. Yeah, it just don't have a size.
It doesn't. And even with health problems. If you look at the history of health history, a lot of people that are like 150, 110, 100 and whatever we feel like consider, you small. These diabetes. Yep. These people have high blood pressure problems, cholesterol problems. They have gut problems. They have cancer. They have the same problem. So, I feel like people shouldn't,
don't put us in a box, okay?
Yeah, put us in a box. True. That's true. And guys, we're gonna get ready to almost sum this up. We have hit an hour mark, and usually that's what I try to aim for, because we want to most definitely let you all get this information out, and we pray that we can come back and we can do more topics like this. And let me see if I can read down a couple of more. Somebody said, I lost 100 and feel much better. I can walk better. You have to get that weight off, Prissy, because you'll live longer. Sometimes we think is not effective. And I think you had said that. And as Prissy stated, she said, just pray for her, and congratulations to your weight loss. And I feel like, like Prissy stated, that is not only just because somebody's plus, that they'll live longer. I'm agreeing with Prissy, because you do have people that are small that are dying as well and have a lot of health issues. I'm trying to wind it up, y'all. Let's see. Let us say, yes, I gained weight because I only ate once, just a normal meal. Yeah, gaining weight, not eating. The doctor do states that. Pastor say I take thyroid medication because I have an underactive thyroid, so it's and it will cause you to gain weight. Yeah, I have heard people gain weight as well as lose weight. Yeah, guys. Cecil say it's really not what you eat. It when I think you read this one, didn't you,
Yeah,
Prissy?
you far back. You far back.
Okay, where we at? Let me catch up so we can.
The most recent,
Coach Sherry said, I have been walking a lot since being home, but I don't think I have been walking far enough. This time home has limited my steps. Yes, yes, being in the house. Yeah, that's why I've been exercising in the house. And YouTube, you guys have really encouraged me. You guys are my motivation. I'm gonna be honest, when I go live, it makes me feel committed, like I have to do it.
mhm.
I mean, so I appreciate that. I do it on Saturdays at 12 noon, and I got up to make my second Saturday getting up to 30 minutes. And I just walk in place. And I mean, I need that. Prissy, you out there, and I would love for us to connect. I don't know what's good for you, but I do it on Saturdays at 12. I try not to do stuff Friday, Saturdays, because my husband is home, but I do it for an hour, 30 minutes. And, us getting together and helping each other.
Yeah.
Guys, do you guys hear me? It went out. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah, you back.
Okay, good. So, guys, let's continue to engage and help one another. Guys, if I missed anyone, please forgive me. CV Drill says no one can tell us what we need. Prayer is the best. Everyone way is different. Way is different. We are all different. What works for you may not work for me.
Yeah.
So true. So true. Mm. Oh boy, this is good, pretty. Uh, do you see anything that is catching your eye? Let's see.
I just think right now people are just agreeing to things that we're saying. They're just, I really enjoyed this chat. I feel like this is something that needs to be done more because obviously a lot of people could relate to it no matter what size you are. Heck, we all trying to be healthy no matter what size. So I think
Yeah. So go ahead. You think what?
no, so I think this is great. I think this is great what you're doing, everything that you're doing on your channel, as far as just allowing God to use you and doing what sincerely makes you happy and bringing people, on your journey with everything that you have going on and, just motivating people. And that's what it's about, inspiring someone else. And, and all the glory goes to God. And I appreciate you for having me up here. I appreciate for everybody, tuning in and giving their opinions or their advice on, this topic. And I think this is great, Sister Fefe.
Well, thank you so much. I actually see a young lady. I want to most definitely shout her out. She has been away, but she's here with us, but away. And I just love her to death. She changed the name of her channel to just Maya. Uh, Shout outs to my girl Maya Mama 3, to those the Mia Mama 3. Most people may not remember her, but that's my girl. Thank you so much for coming in. We love you so much. Guys, I want to say thank you all from the bottom of my heart for coming in. She said, hey there, Gigi Gluten, God bless you. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. If I missed anyone, please forgive me. We appreciate each and every one of you all. Keep continuing to speak life to yourself. Always say, do all things through Christ Jesus that strengthen me, and you can make it. You can do it. And also, we need to edify one another. We need to build up one another, even when we may not say or do something that is not right. Don't bash a person. Pray for a person. And that's something that Prissy talks about a lot. Okay, yes, I understand I failed. Yes, I understand I may not eat the right meal in front of you at times. But God, guys, this is what I want. Don't make me feel bad because this is what I want. Or I may not look the way that you want me to look. But guess what? Somebody else is looking at you the same way. Whether you're pretty, whether you skinny, whether you fat, somebody is saying something about somebody. So today I want to say, be the best you. Be the best. I speak life to every morbid obese person, every underweighted person, every person that has the baddest shape that you could ever walk past. I speak life over you. And even, glory to God, I even speak to that man, that man that is viewing in, that has gained weight, and you feel the same way. A lot of times, men, I know a lot of times you guys don't verbalize things. Okay. A lot of times your action is you get upset, you get frustrated, you act angry, you get quiet. Oh, yeah, I speak to you. I tell you the truth. And I'm like Prince B. I'm kind of like the nice one, but I'm the one that will tell you the truth because I to the future, the spirit of the man and the female. And I want to speak life to that male that may be chiming in, and that you have low self-esteem, that you feel like, you want to lose weight and people are talking against you. It's men out there that feel that way. They feel that way too. It's heartbreaking to know that it's men out there that was talked about. They're in school and people talked about them and stuff like that. And so it felt like there was nerds and nobody don't care about it. But I speak life to you guys, and we're gonna be okay, and we're gonna continue to work on these topics. And I want to say, Prissy, thank you so much for being obedient to the yes. To the yes. I didn't chime out, guys. To the yes, and that yes is the God that's inside of me. You said yes to the God that's inside of me, and I appreciate that. And the Lord, He's honored. He's honored. You said yes to the vision that He had given me, and I humbled myself to say, God, okay, I believe that you will bring me before great and mighty men. I know that you will do this. And so I'm doing this because he's bringing me in your path and many other people's path to speak life. To that we're going to be okay. So, Prissy, do you have anything you want to say to the audience by, closing out with the word of edification to the audience?
just continue to work on yourself every day. And love yourself. Learn how to love yourself. Just keep praying and fasting, whatever you have to do to get to a place where you know that you're good. But we pray that all you guys stay safe, and we love everybody. Yeah.
Amen. All right, guys. I'm going to read your comments after we log off, but I want to say I love you all. And you know what I like to say when I'm logging off? I love to say what? Blessings. Bye, guys.
Bye.